Most recently, you started Truly Living Well.
Yes,
Tell us the vision for that.
Truly Living Well. We're at our 6th season. We have three legs to our program. We grow quality food. I know it's quality because people tell us. The second, proof is in the tasting. We also we sell through CSA, Community Supported Agriculture. We sell to restaurants, stores. This year we have 4 markets. We have the market in East Point, one downtown, and we've also been selling at Grant Park in East Atlanta this year. But the key thing that we do is provide agricultural education, help people attain horticultural literacy. It's amazing how many people do not understand and know who grows their food, where their food comes from, the quality of the food. Most of the food you eat travels 1,700 miles before it gets to your table. And I'm always amazed. I'll get restaurateurs, chefs, and produce managers who come out to the farm and they say, "Oh, that's how a carrot grows?" You know? Are people looking for carrots on trees and and then the third thing we do, the third leg, is community building, community development, economic development. We build jobs here in the community. We have 4 sites in the metropolitan area, and the pictures you're seeing is of our newest one, which is in the old 4th Ward. And we're very excited about it. The old 4th Ward is 2 blocks from Grady Hospital, 3 blocks from Georgia State, right in the shadows of the skyscrapers downtown, where we're actually growing food in an old project. It was a housing project, the Wheat Street Gardens. So we've transformed that. So therefore, I look upon my work, particularly now. Last year I would talk to you about the compost, how we create soil, which is the essence of what we do. I don't really grow food. God grows the food. We make dirt. God grows the food. Think about it. I love to have atheists come out every now and then. They say, "Well, I don't believe in God." I say, "Fine, make a tree." Last year, all my conversations were very technical about what we do and how we do it. Because we build the soil, we teach people quintessentially urban techniques, teach people to grow food where you are, whether it's edible landscaping, balconies, patios, anywhere you are, you can grow something. Put it in a pot, you can grow some food for yourself. But I realized then that what we are really engaged in is what I call pedagogy of transformation. Transformative pedagogy. Pedagogy being methods of teaching. And we're changing the land, we're changing the community, we're transforming individuals. And here we've taken a housing project and transformed it to make a garden that we hope is an oasis in the middle of Atlanta that everybody's welcome to.
It is an oasis. And what have you guys done this year? Because, I know a piece of it for me was even the raised beds, like how you took that.
The raised beds are on concrete slabs, like that one there, that were the footpaths for the housing. So we have 54 raised beds that are 4 feet by 24 feet. It's 54 of those, series of those. We put it on King Memorial Day, we put in over 100 fruit trees. So we have many varieties of each of the things I'm going to mention: apples, pears, plums, pomegranates, kiwis, mulberries, blackberries, raspberries, scuppernongs, muscadines, persimmons, pawpaw. We got trees. And we took out one of the parking lots. Here's a picture of our greenhouse. We took out parking lots and put flowers out there. So I got hibiscus and lilies and tulips and roses and sunflowers. We're trying to create a biodiverse ecosystem there, emulating nature. This Truly Living Well, Center for Natural Urban Agriculture is what we call ourselves. And in all of our work, we do everything we can to emulate nature. Because I think that is the best example we can find. If I can't see it in the woods, in nature, I'm not going to do it. So therefore, I think that our work, rather than organic, we're beyond organic because we're natural. We have the greenhouse out there. We also have our chickens. Right, and we're going to get some more. We got 3 right now. We got 4. We just got a 4th one. Their names are fried, stewed, and roasted. And the rooster is Romeo Valentino. We grow worms. We have worm bins out there. And we have our own composting system. We get all the scraps from the Sweet Arbor Market. We pick them up every morning and we bring them out and compost them. And we got a system of composting I think is pretty cool. For all of you who do grow, you can go stack it in the corner and flip it and turn it, do all kinds of things. You can make compost a lot of different ways. But what we do is we get a septic tank pipe, one of them 6-inch pipes, with all the holes in it, put some wheat bales, straw bales next to it, and just put the garbage on top. Because what happens to make compost is the spontaneous combustion. That's what the heat is that you get out of those piles. This way, but we don't have to turn it off because the air is going through it, underneath it. You just cover it up, let it sit, and in about 45 days we have compost and we put back in. So our composting system is pretty cool.
Tell them about the camp that you did.
The camp was really fun. We did 3 sessions of camps this year with the youngsters from 6 to 14. So it was, in the afternoons they did all the regular summer camp things, go swimming, draw pictures. But in the morning they worked out on the farm. They would feed the chickens, water the plants, and so they got a chance to have a country experience in the middle of the city. And this is one of the things that Reverend Borders wanted to do. What part of his vision was to take the children from the inner city out to the country every year. So he bought some land going down towards Macon, and he got burned out twice in 6 months because the white folks in the neighborhood did not want any black people coming down from Atlanta growing food. He also had a problem with his own congregation because so many of them, if you go back, figure this man started preaching back in the 30s, so a lot of the people in his congregation would still had a great connection to plantations, sharecropping, slavery. So they didn't want to, this is the problem we've had in the black community, so many folks who want to dissociate it from the land because of those vestiges of slavery. So part of his vision was to have a place for children to go in the summer so they could see things grow. And here now we recreated it right in the city. So the children, we got a little fish pond out there so they can play with the fish. They got their own little gardens that they built. So it was really nice to see him, an outstanding woman who led and directed our camp, to see the interaction of those children with nature every day, the things that they learned, and at the end of each 2-week session, and we did 3, they put on their own little plays and skits about what they had learned. So I think we have a good foundation for the beginning of a tradition of summer camp on the farm here in Atlanta.
If you haven't been to this garden, go. It is like just this amazing beauty right in the middle of the city. And Rashid, you and your team have transformed this parking lot into being, I think, like one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Well, I thank you, Jeff, for that. As I said, it's a pedagogy of transformation. We want people we want to provide the example of what can be done. And to that point, every community now, farmers markets are our Qurans. That's what everybody wants to do. Every municipality wants to have a farmer's market. The problem is there's not enough food. And there's not enough food because there are not enough farmers growing the food to be able to bring into the farmer's market. So what we've chosen as our market niche is training farmers. So many of the young people who in Atlanta now who are engaged in urban agriculture, at one point or another, they spent some time with us. And I guess I'm probably the oldest person in this room. But to have these young people come in to grow the food and then leave us and go out to their own communities and grow food or go work someplace else, that's really our idealization, the thing that we think that we can contribute that others are not.